Pandas, 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 pandas. Good morning, my pandas. Welcome to the stream. I'm bye-bye money. Thanks for joining, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We are rocking and rolling. Trading Nascraq every single day. If you're just joining, make sure you scalp that like button. Drop a GM in the chat as well if you haven't already. Pandas, 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 pandas. Quite a huge drop down from the open. Right, huge drop down from the yesterday's close. Yesterday's close was right here, this dashed line. Huge push down beneath it. We're gonna have a huge gap, and don't forget, pandas, we have a gap down here that needs to be filled, and it's not a question of if, it's a question of when. And if we have a strong enough reversal here, we can surely fill this gap. Like today, I don't know. Like I've seen crazier things in the market, so. Just be aware that that gap is there. Just be not hyper aware, but be very aware of that. Pandas, 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 pandas. Yeah, but I'm up 3.6K, pandas, and these are my TPT Pro counts. I knew we had news this morning at 8:15, 8:30, and I just started trading the news after the 8:30 news, after 1 minute after the 8:30. Just took this inside bar and basically just did a nice swing trade here. Took this trade, lost this one, and then took this reversal back up, and yeah, took this short down. I don't know. It was there was a lot of volatility at around 8:15, so I just started trading. And when the market moves in one direction, that is the best time to trade for me. That's when I do the best. And it is just, we're up 3.6K. Let's keep those profits. Right now, these accounts are at over $5,000. So now we can start seriously swing trading these accounts. And that's the beautiful thing. Today, we are going to trade the Apex accounts. But I don't have any reason to really trade my main Apex. So the first 5 accounts on the top left of your screen, I know I got a lot of accounts here, but the first 5 are my funded accounts. The 20 accounts underneath it are all evals. What I'm going to do today at 10 o'clock, pandas, we're going to go for it. We're going to go for it, and we're going to try to get some funded. We're going to try to get 20 evals passed, and so that allows me to have some left over, so I can I can just trade I can just take one I can just sign up for them, I guess. Yeah. So let me see. We have news at 10. Market just opened. We do have news at 10 o'clock today, and it's quite big news. It's PC numbers, and whoa, markets are going crazy already. Markets are already acting a fool. Big push down right off the bat. Another push down. Second, just short maybe here. Might be worth trying to take if we get one. We'll see. We do have news at 10. We can just diddle around until then. Okay. Second entry short. I mean, I gotta try here, right? Super strong downtrend. Oh, hello. Looks like I missed the trade. That's what stop limit orders. Stop limit orders. If you don't get it quick enough, you can't get filled there. I'm not gonna enter. Yeah, it already made its move. Already made a new low. It's already pushing down. So, unfortunately, could not time that well enough. Maybe too distracted explaining what we're trying to do today. But yeah, we're gonna try to pass 20. I'm trying to think. Maybe I should not pass all 20. I should just make it like one trade before passing. I think I can do that. I think I can do that. I gotta calculate. Let me calculate exactly. The goal is $9,000. Another second entry short. Oh, the good looking signal bar too. Good looking signal bar. I mean, I'll take the lower high here for sure. If we get a lower high here, I gotta try. Lower high here? Give me a chance to get a lower high? Nope. Let me calculate this. So 9,000 is the goal. Divided by 20, divided by divided by 17, 26.47. So if I do 26.5, if I do 26.5, surely the commissions will stop me from passing, right? But also we have slippage to consider. I can make it so I'm like one trade away from passing, so I don't actually pass the account, so the accounts are not just like hanging out there past, but not I'm not signing it. I don't know how long they allow that. All right, let's try that. 17 contracts. I'm gonna just go for 26.25, right? That's wait 26.25 times for 105 ticks. 105. So I'm just going for 105 ticks on these. I'm gonna try to account for slippage and also commissions. So I'm gonna just make it so I barely pass these accounts. I think this should be fine. I think this should be fine. If not, then OLs. OLZs, it is what it is. Big news at 10, yep. PC numbers. I'm going to trade the news. Whoa. Okay, I got to make sure I change it for now. It feels like I'm just short, but possible top of a pivot here. That is failing. Hitting the 20 EMA for the first time in a long time on the 2500 tick chart. 5-minute chart. What's happening here? 5-minute chart creates like a big tail on that candle. Second entry long here setting up. Do I like the second entry long? Could be a decent trade, but now it's even better. Coming back to our trend line. Interesting. Coming back to our trend line. If it's a good, it's a bad signal bar. If it was a good signal bar, maybe I'd consider it. Probably more interested in a failed second entry long now than anything to stay in this channel. Okay, snaps up, snaps back down. Just sitting on my pause. No action here yet. Nothing needs to be done. Just wait for a good setup. We're coming back to the bottom of the channel, looks like. Unfortunately, no entries. Unless we get a fails like entry long. Here is still okay. Not as good as around here, but it is an option here. Fail second entry long. I don't like the outside bar reversal, but I guess that's all it's giving me. Nice entry bar or nice trigger bar. Let's get it pushed down to the bottom of the channel here, and it snaps back up. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. That was an okay trade there, but the trap fails and snaps back up. It's all good. Still sitting on my pause. I'm not gonna go for another short here. This short already failed, so I'm a little hesitant to take a short right now because the bears got hit here. You know, I was a bear and I got hit. So I'm sitting on my pause. Looks like it wanted to go up and then go down again. I don't know. All good. I'm okay being patient here. I'm okay not taking a trade until news. That's annoying. All right. Trap fails and then it snaps back down. That's annoying. Making it feel like a little tricky now, right? That's really frustrating. That price action that happened right there. Plus, it was also a strong, right, trigger bar, strong entry bar, strong bear bar ending on its low, no follow through. Snaps back up, shows that there's signs of limit order trading here. Limit orders here, limit orders up here. It's unfortunate. It is what it is, though. What can you do? You lose sometimes, you win sometimes. You win some, you lose. You win some, you lose some. As long as the outcome is income. You know what I mean, pandas? You win some and you lose some. As long as the outcome is income. You know what I mean? Big news at 10, and we're gonna trade. We're gonna jump to the trade or the Apex accounts, and we are gonna try to like barely pass them. We want like $8,900. That's basically what we want. $8,900, and we just need like one scalp to pass, and hopefully we can pass a couple. That's my plan at least, anyways. And today's the last day. I can request payouts, and I'm going to request a $13,000 payout. It's top left of your screen. We're 8 trading days in, and we're at $9,000, and we've never broken any consistency rules, and we trade between 1 to 4 contracts. They have virtually no reason to deny my payout, and I'm going to pull out max on the 150K accounts, which is $2,750 per account, which means $2,750 times 5 is $13,000 payout I'm going to have later this evening. So that's a nice little bonus to have, right? I wouldn't mind an extra $13,000 on my bank account. I'll take it. I surely will take it. Yesterday, I watched Jade Cap. Actually, let me say good morning. A couple of my pandas here. My bad. Rohan, good morning. Albert M.O., good morning. I'm getting ahead of myself here. YL, wow, you have so many accounts, pandas. I mean, you know what? The more accounts, the merrier, right? Toe Man, good morning. YL, do you just place a buy limit on top and sell limit at the bottom? Kevin Mack, good morning. NN64, Big News at 10, yes, sir. Bob Stocks, good morning. Sensei, welcome, welcome. Right now, this is 25 accounts. 25 accounts. Oh, I missed the okay trade here. Fortunately, this is like, none of these are really a setup that I like. These are all, any of these are, none of these are setups actually. Strong bear bar ending on its low on the 5-minute chart. Could just give us an idea of what's happening today. Just big bear move. Lower high here.
2500 tick trap.
Lower high here. I mean, I gotta take us. If we get like a small pullback and another push down, I'm going in. I'm gonna go in here. Might be late in trend, but I'm gonna try. Okay, pushes down, it comes back up. Give me a decent push down, please. Outside bar reversal. Maybe it hurts me here. We'll hold. It is appropriate risk here. We'll just take it. We'll take the risk here. I could raise it a little bit, but I mean, how high do I want to? How much risk do I really want to take here? Maybe up to the 20 EMA, but at that point, I'll rather just take the hit here and just come back into the back to 20 EMA. No, I mean, pandas. We'll wait for this. Maybe I'll enter one more here. Nah, I'm already in two. I'm already in two. If we go above here, I'm out. Otherwise, we'll see how far down this goes. Let's get a nice little scalp here at least. Looking for a 1-to-1 bare minimum. 1-to-1 bare minimum here. I can hold it like this and take my risk off. That's not going to work today, huh?
Target filled.
Ah, okay. I got it. Anyways, we got a little scalp there, 1-to-1. Not the best trade, but it's so late in trend. I don't want to I don't want to swing anything right now. We're so late in trend. I don't really want to swing. I feel like if you're just late in trend, you just want to kind of scalp your, keep scalping in and out, in and out. Keep scalping in and out here. When you're this late in trend, unless we have a deep pullback, and then we can kind of like reset and start taking swing trades again. But right now, like we're so late in trend, like I'm not really trying to swing here. We got that 1-to-1. It comes back up. It does a classic like take your runner out type situation. Goes back down. Patrick Weiland guy, is he legit? No, he's not legit. He's been caught multiple times sim trading. He's been caught multiple times. I don't trust. You cannot trust Patrick. He's a bad track record. Bad track record. Multiple times lying and cheating. Like multiple times. Not even once, it's like multiple times. But yeah, I watched the JCap interview. He has like a couple videos out, but also the interview, like his process is like just so far from anything that I would do when it comes to trading. But he also made a 2.5 million payout. I didn't realize. So like for me, I thought he was trying to get payouts like at 8 days, and I was like, that's incredible. He's able to do that. But he actually took like 49 days in order to get his first payout. And the reason why he waited 49 days is because at 49 days of trading, you have an uncapped payout with Apex. They cannot stop you. Like even with consistency rules and everything broken, like I don't think it really matters. I think you just get an uncapped payout. You don't even have to, like there's just no minimum, or sorry, no maximum. And so that's why he waited so long to get his payout. I was wondering how he got such a big payout, and it made so much sense after he explained that. So I was like, that is quite incredible. He made about $100,000 per account. With 20 accounts, made about $100,000 in each account. So that equals about 2.5 million, right? Maybe 100,025, right? 1.25. $125,000 per account equals 2.5 million. It's the biggest payout ever made on Apex, and yeah. And you know what? That honestly just inspires me. That honestly inspires me. Patrick Weiland. Is he legit? His wife is hot though. I guess that means he's legit, right? Pandas, pandas, pandas. All right, we got a second entry short forming, 2500 tick chart. It hasn't formed yet. The second pullback's not deep enough. We might get a bounce here. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, second entry short here. Do I like it? I mean, it looks like it wants to pull back here. It looks like it wants a second leg up on the 2500 tick chart. And we're on this kind of support here. Do I just always go short? Am I always in short here until I die? Bad looking signal bar. I cannot take it. I cannot take the trade. Bad looking signal bar. I just simply cannot get myself to take it. I almost want to take this long after this failed trap, but only for a scalp. But I feel also silly taking any long trade right now in this incredible downtrend. Incredibly strong downtrend here. But it looks like it can pop up here a little bit. Like coiling up, right? Basically a bull flag situation. Right? Triggers the reversal. Now we got the second leg, right? The second pullback, two-legged pullback here on the 2500 tick chart, A, B, C. It's far away from the 20 EMA, but it could still be a viable trade here. It's quite far from the 20 EMA. You kind of wish it came back to the 20 EMA before you really go short here. You want to suck up a little bit more sellers. Or you want a little more sellers participating. Bulls are banking on a reversal here. Right back to the 20 EMA. And that's probably where they take their profits. Hopefully. We'll see. I mean, we can easily see by the price action if that happens, right? If it bounces off the 20 EMA. We know the bulls who try to reverse here are coming out. Wow. Decent move up. Decent move up. We're just getting a second entry short off the 20 EMA here on 2500 tick chart. It could be a decent one. It could be a good trade here. Let's see a good signal bar. I love that. I would love that. Doesn't quite touch the 20 EMA. I really needed to touch the 20 EMA before I consider going short. I really needed to touch the 20 EMA. Like, I feel like I needed to touch the 20 EMA if I'm going to consider short here. We have news coming up in about 12 minutes. I almost want to put an alarm on. I'm going to put up an alarm on like 2 minutes before news just because sometimes I get so focused. I will miss it. I will miss it. So 9:58, I'll put an alarm on. And so we are ready. So for sure we won't miss it. Almost touches it. I mean, is that close enough, pandas? Is that close enough? I feel like it's not close enough. But I'm so tempted to go short here on a nice second entry short on this huge downtrend. It's not close enough. It's not close enough. How big is this risk? Risk is not even 20 points. You know what? Surprisingly, risk is not too large right now. I actually prefer this. Pop up. Yes, that's exactly what I want, actually. Man, oh man. It still hasn't touched a 20 EMA, but if it comes all the way back down now, it might actually drag the 20 EMA down. There it is. Sorry, it touches it finally. Now, if we just get a nice bounce off of it, let's see if we can get a short here. I'm going with 2. The risk is not even that large. The risk is not even that large here. I love that. I love the fact the risk is not even 20 points here. Okay. I would like a good signal bar to form here. Okay. Anyways, it triggers. Could be a decent trade. We need at least a 1-to-1 here. At least a 1-to-1 in my opinion. We at least a 1. If we can't get a 1-to-1 here, this trade's not even worth If it takes me out, it takes me out, so be it. But we need a 1-to-1 here. And then we can run the rest. Now that we've reloaded, kind of, now we can start running a little bit. Now, maybe I'll just run the whole thing because, honestly, why not? At this point, like, we're over our trailing threshold. We have a static threshold now, and we can just run this as much as we want. And really, we can just make as much money as we can here. We're currently in profits, but it's not really making the move I wanted to make. I needed to make a bigger move than that. A failed second entry long here would be juicy as well. I may double up my position for the failed second entry long here. Give me failed second entry long here. I'll certainly double up my position. Struggling. I mean, I'm fine with it just dropping here as well, but everyone loves the opportunity to make more money if they can, right? Okay, it doesn't really trigger my fails like entry long here. Okay, there it is. Fails like entry long, potential here. Let's see if we can get some good bamboo. Let's see if we can get some really good bamboo here. It's a really good trade. It's like a S tier trade for me right now. Didn't get the best entry there. Didn't get the best entry there. Let's see how far we can go. How low can you go? And we'll have a runner here. At any point, I could take off my risk. Like, right here is like break even, and it's like far above. It's far above. I can take the full risk if I really think this is a strong downtrend here. Yeah, let's try. Let's hold on for the whole risk here. Let's hold on to the full risk. Okay, I think that's enough. Another push down. Unfortunately, I think it's going to take me out. Fortunately, I think it might take me out here at break even. Darn it! Takes me out break even. I lowered my risk. I lowered my I tried to take my risk off, but it is the pullback was too deep. It took me out break even. I could have maybe held it. Unfortunate. I really needed that to pop off, but now it might go. It might go without me. It takes me out break even. That's why, like, I was thinking of holding the whole risk the whole time, but yeah, man, that would have been a very good trade. Very good trade. Darn it. It's all good. S tier type trade, but it doesn't really take off. It needed one more pullback before really making the big move. Unfortunate that I was playing it too conservative, right? I had a you know, I'm trying to come out break even on that trade. I thought I was deep enough into this, you know, this bar where it really wouldn't go that far back up. But obviously it touches the 20 MA, bounces off of it. So unfortunate. It is what it is, the name of the game. Yeah. I think I agree with Lifree. A little too early. A little too eager to come up break even there. You know, because I saw this pop up and then reverse back down, so I thought that was the push away, but in fact this creates an OI pattern or IO pattern. At the end, I think ultimately I would come out break even. I don't know. I'm not sure how far this can go down. I mean, if this pops back up, I would probably come out break even anyways at this point. Like, if this comes back up here, I will certainly have come out break even already. Like I wouldn't have held beyond this. It misses the break even by a couple ticks here. Let's try. Let's try. It misses the break even by a couple ticks. Okay, so anyways, I mean, I wouldn't have made that much bamboo. I would have came out break even here. I definitely would have moved it by then. I definitely moved it by then. It's all good. Yeah, you know, little bamboo that could have been made. I had 4 contracts. It would have been $2,000 trade. I left $2,000 on the table, but it's not like, I don't know even how I would manage that trade. I would have kept swinging it, or I would have probably tried to have held it at least for a new low here. So I probably got stopped out anyways, either here or here. So I'm not too upset about that. That's how honestly how I would have done it. It's honestly how I would have managed that trade. It's always good to be honest. Lower high on the 5-minute chart about to trigger here. Could be a good trade. I mean, second just short, I'll consider it, but yeah, we're not getting it. Now it really pushes off, right? 2 times would have to test me break even. I don't think I would have survived it the second time. I don't think so. Knowing myself, after this bear bar, I would have come out break. I would try to come out break even. But now it really does push down. So that would have been a hard trade to hold. I would have to held that the entire time. We got news coming up real soon. I think I'm just going to prepare for my news trade. We're preparing for our news trade here. Where are you? Preparing for our news trade. All right. I think the news trade, I got to go short. I don't know. We're super bearish right now. I think on the news, I want to go short here. I guess really depends on if there's like crazy price action right before the news. But I think at this point, I'm pretty much thinking I'm going to just go short here on the news. All right, I'm ready here. Okay. I feel like I gotta go short, like regardless whatever happens here. Like I gotta go short here. Just it's so bearish. If I had to make a decision. So right now my ATM is set up as 26.25. Like I actually don't want to pass. I want to barely get. I want to get to the point where I'm just about to pass. So I can take one trade to pass, and that will make it so I can just hold I can hold these evals, like barely pass evals. Absolutely, news could hit both sides. If you're trying to go long and short at the same time, it can hit both sides. That's always a risk. That's always a risk. I basically take the trade 5 seconds before the news, so at 9:59:55, I will take the trade at 55, or maybe like 54. How about that? 54. Right at 54, I'll do it. I'll go short. Right at 54, I'm going to go short here. Five, four, three, 2, 1. Going short. News drops. News drops. Oh! No! Hey, come to my target, please. Almost there. Oh my goodness, this news is terrible. It's whiplashing back and forth. Yikes. That's not good. Sayonara. Didn't make it. And that's the risk you take with news, trading max contracts. That's the risk you take with news, trading max contracts here.
Target filled.
That was disgusting. Sorry about that. I mean, in my mind, I thought we had to go short. We're so bearish. Let's go with the trend. And there goes 20 counts. Unfortunately. And that's just what happens sometimes. That's the risk of trading news. But it does make it on the long side, right? The long side does hit the targets. If you went long, you actually would have been fine. But long we did not go. Unfortunate. All right, going back to our TPT counts. Let's make some real bamboo here. Let's see here. Pandas, let me ask you guys, how should I do this? How should I do that? And of course, I'm going to do it with the poll. After payouts, should I trade 10 accounts or 20? Second entry long here. Oh, fail second entry long is what I'm looking for still. Fail second entry long is what I'm looking for still. Goodness gracious. After my payouts of $13,000 coming today, like coming this evening, should I, after that, trade 10 accounts, which would be double what I'm currently trading, or
2,500 tick trap.
Or should I just go straight for 20? Darn, I could not time that. I could not time that. So hard to time that quick move down. The trap fails, or the second entry long fails here. It looks wacky though. It looks like this trap's also gonna fail. Kind of glad I guess I didn't enter that trade now. Kind of glad I didn't enter the trade. Maybe I'll just do 10. I'll do 10. Play it safe. Play it safe. Do 10 and we're good to go. This is wacky, right? We have a second entry long that fails. That trap fails, right? And now that trap looks like it's about to fail again. So I don't know what's happening here. Clearly above the 20 EMA. We may be creating some sort of trend line here now. Could be reversing here. Higher low is not the trade though for me. It needs to be better than that. Clearly above the 20 EMA right now. My 20 EMA is kind of acting as a type of support. Let's see for how long though. I don't know. We'll see after this candle maybe. Still closing above and closes below the 20 EMA. Feels bearish to me now. Give me a pop up and a pop back down. Give me a pop up, pop back down. That's what I'm looking for. Decent push up. Do I really want to go short here? No, thank you. This is wild. This price action is tough. Lots of, like, basically creating an expanding pattern here, which is super annoying. Fails to get entry short here? Is that a good trade, actually? I don't know. Maybe coming off our trend line, it could be an okay trade. Coming off our trend line and 20 MA. Could be an okay trade here, but we need the setup. I cannot just go long here. I need it to pop down, pop back up. That's the only way I'll go long here. It is the only way I'll go long, coming off our trend line again. I'll make that trend line a little more accurate here. Coming off our trend line again, it'll be the only way I can go long here. And 20 EMA, even better. Let's make a new high. Okay, I think this is a good trade in my opinion. I'm coming off our trend line again. It's a fail second to short. We may pop up a little bit here. Maybe just enough for a scalp. Could be a huge reversal, but I guess we'll find out soon. Just, I'm not like super in love with this trade, but I think there's enough here for me to try to take it. And I'm showing that through my contracts, right? I'm just doing one contract here, and this looks like it's about to fail. Oh, okay, I'm dead.
2,500 tick trap.
All right, fair enough. I tried. That trap failing could be the mark of a very strong downtrend again here. Yeah, could be a strong downtrend. I may just want to jump in somewhere, almost anywhere. Lower high could be enough for me to want to enter short. Another strong bear bar enough for me to want to go short here as well. Another strong bear bar would be enough for me to go short as well. Has to be a strong bear bar. It's not a strong bear bar. Anyone's low. I think a lower high will be enough for me to go short here. A lower high. Market double top. I'm eager to go short here now. Right, that failed trap tells me a lot of information. That failed trap tells me a lot of information. I believe it does at least. We're gonna just keep it at 1 because we have another setup that could happen, which is a failed second entry long, which is also a very good trade here. Like a very good trade, like S tier type trade if we can get it. This could turn to a trading range. Don't forget, like this. Wow, micro double bottom.
2,500 tick trap.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised it's acting the way it's acting. With that failed trap, I really thought we're gonna push down hard, but apparently not. Could have a failed second entry short on the 2,500 tick chart. Wasn't expecting it, but here we are. Lots of overlapping bars. I think it's best to sit on my pause for now. We're up 3.47K, and I'm comfortable here. I'd like to make this 5,000 if I can get it. Big strong move up, right? Fails second entry short on the 2,500 tick chart. Lots of wacky price action here. Got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 overlapping bars in a row. Strong bull bar ending on its high with follow through. The follow through is the most important thing here. The follow through is the most important thing here. Makes it feel like it could be always in long here, which could mean the 5-minute may want to just consolidate here a little bit, come back to the 20 EMA. It might do that as well. So pandas, I tried to get my trade of 8 up, but they're not allowing me to. They're not allowing me to log in multiple sessions, and the help desk has no idea what they're doing. I asked the help desk, can you like make it so I can log in multiple sessions, and they're like, we can't do that. Or we don't know how to do that. We don't know what's going on. I'm like, well, aren't you the ones who made this Pro Plus account? Aren't you the ones who like basically signed me up? I don't know. I probably have to contact them one more time. So this is why follow through is important, right? Because you got the 2,500 strong bull bar ending on its high, no follow through. In fact, it's a bearish reversal candle. Let's see. Let's see what we get here. Are we in a bona fide uptrend? What do we have? What do we have? I think the trade I took is not the worst trade. That long had potential. Had potential. Could be like a breakout, kind of a retest. Doesn't quite get there. Let's push up strongly again, right? No follow through. But look at this bar. No follow through on this bar. So now we're back to either going sideways or going long. Second entry long missed here, right? We don't get that second pullback. It doesn't go far down enough. And this could pop off here. Anything can happen. Makes a new high. Absolutely incredible. Makes a new high here. Breaks the previous pivot high. I mean, like, you gotta think you're in an uptrend when you get a higher lows, higher highs. If we break this low, then that uptrend is squashed. Higher highs, higher lows. Barely make a new high here. Makes you feel like people had their stop loss, like they went short here, had the stop loss here, and got stop loss hunted right there. You know what I mean? Like if you get stop loss hunted, that's exactly what would happen. You go up one tick and then reverses on you immediately. Like people might have got stop loss hunted there.
2,500 tick trap.
Oh, eye pattern. Do I like this long? It's okay. Currently, it's not giving me the reaction I would really want it to. If it was really a trap. Maybe a second entry long will be better here. When you actually get something like, just like maybe at least off our spiking channel, something like this. Right, second entry long could be an okay trade here. Looks like the trap does work. Again, barely breaking the previous pivot high. And reversing a little bit. Could be lifting off here soon. Who knows? 2,500 tick chart. Maybe always in long. Maybe. We gotta let this candle finish and then we'll know for sure if it's always in long or not. Okay, now we're popping up. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, I would have considered some sort of trade, but don't have much here to work with. I'm a pretty strong believer. Like, actually more than anything, more than like a second entry long, it's coming to a support and reacting off of it. Right? Coming off of resistance, reacting off of it. That's like more important to me. Reactions off of key areas. Like that to me is more important than the setup itself. And here we didn't have anything like I mean, for me, I didn't really have anything to work off of. We don't even touch the 20 EMA. I mean, we're trickling up now. We're grinding up. I think 2,500 tick chart may be always in long here, right? You can see basically at the close of this bar, it got bought up. The close of this bar is pretty much getting bought up as well. But this price action currently is making me hesitate to go long. It's very grindy. It's a small pullback bull trend. With the teeniest risk, I could consider taking a trade here. With the teeniest risk. Maybe I'll buy 5-minute chart. I'll buy at the close of this bar. Let's see here. Buy the close of the 5-minute candle. Let's see if we get like an always in long trade. Something like that. Looks like it's going to have a deep pullback the moment I try to enter long. Right, could be limit order market, right? All the bears waiting for limit orders there. Could be possible. That might have been my chance to come out break even. I may not get another chance after that. Don't want to stick. It's okay. It's okay, Pandas. There's better setups waiting ahead. I don't like the moment it closed, it started to reverse like that. I didn't like that at all. Better setups ahead for us. Don't worry. Be patient. We got this. We're up 3.4K. I mean, that's a nice payout. Remember, pandas, these accounts I can literally withdraw today. And right now, current TPT Plus Pro accounts, Pro Plus accounts, they are in the static threshold. So we are in Swing City. We can just swing as much as we want. And I think my goal right now, is to pretty much stay above $5,000. To me, that makes the most sense. Withdraw anything above 5,000. Then I can start withdrawing. Keep 5,000 as a safety net. But the problem with the $5,000 safety net, it actually is kind of hard to trade with. If you want to trade big, like with the $5,000 safety net, you're still trading with one contract. 2 contracts, and that's really risking it. 4 contracts is basically I've gone berserk. But I've done it many times, so I guess I've gone berserk many times. Second entry long here, but no clue. I mean, I could try, but it's ugly looking signal bar. It is coming off the 20 MA. Ugly looking signal bar coming off the 20 MA. I feel more comfortable taking the short here, I guess. Whoa, let's wait for it to finish. Okay, we're in this trade. Still pretty bearish here. Let's see if we get a nice pullback here. I may get hit here. All right, this trap fails. Could be a nice push up, actually. Might be a good reversal here. Wow, I am just getting destroyed. I'm losing every trade here. I lost this trade. I lost this trade on double contracts. The risk, not even 10 points, but still a shame. Right? Still a darn shame. It's just going crazy. The price actually is not pretty. We had a second entry long that fails. Felt like to go short. And that reversed in one bar right now. Basically a IO pattern here. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Disgusting, yes, eh? It is filthy right now, right? 5 overlapping bars in a row now. Just sitting on my pause. Just going to wait for this to play out. Right, we got 5 overlapping bars in a row. Just be patient. Just be patient. I had 2 contracts here thinking that we can have a runner. Like I wanted a runner. I wanted the opportunity for a runner. Never got it. Didn't get anything there, actually. With 5 overlapping bars in a row, you're still sitting on your pause. OI pattern here. Disgusting. It's clearly above the 20 MA. Okay, pushing up. Right, that's why you just take your stop loss, or you take it, move on, next trade. Should I have gone long there? Should I have reversed it? I don't know. I guess hindsight bias says yes, but it was a little too confusing. It was just too many overlapping bars for me to really feel comfortable with anything here. So it is what it is. Right now the vote is at just play it safe, just do 10, double it up, and then hopefully my ultimate goal is to double it up again for 20 contracts. Right? You gotta think of it as a marathon, right? If I can get to another payout with 10 accounts, that means that I'm just trading absolutely lights out, right? Consistently for a long period of time. That's pretty difficult to do. The reason why it's so hard is because like if I just kept trading these 5 accounts, it's actually easy to get more payouts, right? Because I don't have to worry about the consistency rule. I don't have to worry about reaching the safety net. Or I do have to worry about the consistency rule, but the consistency rule basically is just I need to keep my account profits. And by the way, it's the new account profits just at 30%. So I mean, I can make $100 per day, and as long as I'm just making $100 around $100 a day, I can just withdraw as much as I want afterwards. So I don't know. It's just but when you add, right, 5 new accounts, now you're doubling it up. You have to worry all over again about the trailing threshold. You have to worry again all again about the um, consistency rules. So it is just exponentially harder to add 5 new accounts because of that. Right, you're basically starting from scratch, and you have all these really like basically the nice thing about, and the thing is you can't even you can't really swing because you have to worry about the trailing threshold, right? So in a sense, like you really handicap yourself by trying like basically getting over the static or getting over the trailing threshold into static threshold is a huge achievement when it comes to your accounts, because then you can really trade how you want. But the fact that I'm like basically hamstringing myself again by saying like I'm gonna add new accounts and basically giving myself that trailing threshold again. It's really
500 tick
I'm
trap.
crippling myself because of that. Really difficult to pass another to get another brand new account into the static threshold. It's there's already so many things going against you when it comes to trading, and then on top of that add all the rules Apex has for you, right? Trading itself is already difficult enough. Now we got like 7 overlapping bars in a row. I'm just hanging out here. I've already got hit a little bit here, so I'm gonna just wait for a really A plus setup, S tiers type setup. Gotta wait for something good and be patient here. Could have a bounce off this trend line if we're using this trend line now. I don't know. Looks like a limit order market to me. Could have a small pullback. Could 5 minute just come back to the open, today's open, which is right here. It could be a critical area and maybe go sideways until the 20 EMA catches up to us. I don't know. A lot of things can happen here. It's really sideways. I think the market's a little bit confused. Things is mixed opinions. So it's very difficult. And then on top of that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to add another 10 accounts to get to basically 3 payouts starting from scratch every time. I'm really like crippling myself by doing that. I'm handicapping myself by doing that. In a sense, it's almost easier just to trade 20 all at once and then just keep your accounts afloat above the static threshold. Almost easier just to do that. I hope that makes sense. It doesn't make sense to you, then no. It is what it is. I can't explain it any more clearly than that. You know what I mean?
2500 tick trap.
No, I mean, second entry long. Still looks all mushy here, all choppy. I don't like it. Nothing clear, nothing I love. Second entry long gone because it made a new pivot high. Okay. It does just bounce off our trend line in 20 EMA. Limit orders, right? That's really the only way to enter that trade. Limit orders here. Nothing I love about that, but it is what it is. Coming to the previous or today's open, can act as a type of support or resistance. Just waiting, just watching. Don't have anything I love here, so I'm just sitting my pause. Obviously a strong uptrend here. I would have liked it if this actually came down to bounce off the top of this channel or the top of this trading range. I would have liked it if it gave me a second entry long of some sort, but it didn't do any of those things. So I could not partake in this uptrend. Sorry about that. We got some background noise. We're almost back to the open of today. Second entry long. Terrible signal bar. Lots of wicks, lots of overlapping bars. It's a terrible setup. Terrible price action. Typically just sit on my pause here. The second entry long does trigger. Finally does touch the open of today, and it's breaking out of it. Maybe trying to reach the 20 EMA at this point. Second entry long here, but that is the worst setup, right? Terrible signal bar. It's just in an uptrend, but it is what it is. I'm not taking that trade. Moving on, especially when you're that close to resistance. It's the juice worth the squeeze right there, right? You're talking about like a terrible looking setup, and you barely have room to the top, like to the target, right? You basically have like 1 or 2 points. It's just not worth the risk for me. So I'm just gonna move on. Next trade. Look for a better setup. Another second entry long. I'm gonna look for a short here. It's the last day to use code BBM for 80% off. Probably after this, it'll revert to like, hopefully not 50% off, but hopefully reverse like 71% off, something like that. But today is the last day to use 80% off. And I really hope you took advantage of it when it was 90% off, because I do not know when they will use, when that promo will come back. I do not know. I mean, I gotta go short, right? Off the 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart. It's like illegal if I don't even try that, right? I gotta try to go short off the 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart, right? I gotta just have a limit order here. It has to be illegal for me to not even try this. It has to be legal, right? You guys just at least try. At least try, right? Thinking some profit taking here. Okay. Wacky business. Very wacky business. Pushing pretty strong. It doesn't actually quite get to the 20 EMA. It gets close, but not quite get. Doesn't quite get there. Not yet. Don't get me wrong. This is a strong uptrend, right? This is like a very strong channel. It has not broken beneath it, and usually when it's that relentless, it usually means like any break of it will probably be small and probably continue back up. Okay, good signal bar off the 20 EMA. Okay. Huh. 20 EMA. I'm just trying to go short off the 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart. I mean, you gotta try here. I mean, if it's gonna be a bounce off the 20 EMA, this is gonna be it, no? Second entry long here. Not looking to take this reversal here. It's still like too bullish. Not looking to take the fail second entry plus above the 20 EMA. Right? It's just too bullish to take the reversal here. Incredible move back up, though, to be honest. Absolutely incredible move back up. Relentless. The second entry long fails. Pushes back down to the 20 EMA here. Okay. Are we reversing here is a question, or are we just getting another opportunity to go long? We're breaking beneath this channel now. This super strong channel. We're closing beneath it. You're thinking first pullback will be small. I think. I could be wrong, but I think the first pullback will be small here. Plus, we got a key area we have not yet tested, which is the 20 EMA. And I would really consider reversing here if we actually touched the resistance. But we actually didn't quite get there. We got close, but we did not get there, actually. Right now we're closing beneath this channel here. I feel way more comfortable on short if we actually bounce off a resistance, but we did not get to resistance. We technically did not get there, so I'm plus like I'm not going short here. Like I said, it was above the 20 EMA. The bull trend was too strong, It's just not a good setup to go short there, but obviously people did and made some good bamboo. Looking for another leg up here. Right after a move like this on the 5-minute chart, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bull bars in a row, you're thinking, right, there's going to be one more push up. That's what I'm thinking, at least. One more push up here. And that second push up probably will touch the 20 EMA. Maybe not, but probably. Well, let's be realistic here. Let's keep track of our channels. Make sure, like, we could be in a downtrend now. Who knows? It could just have triggered early. Maybe the market was front running it and just didn't want to test the 20 EMA. That could all be possible today. Wow, I'm thinking too logical. I know. I'm too reasonable for this market. I gotta think a little crazy sometimes. Should I just go short here? At this point, should I just try to lose every trade? See what happens. Just go short here, see what happens. So again, just short might be forming here as well. Let's see. First entries are making new lows. Yep, first entries making new lows, right? Lower highs, lower lows of first entries. Couldn't quite get there, I guess. Couldn't quite get to the 20 EMA. Now we're reversing down, and it's a pretty strong reversal. These pivots I feel good working with. Okay, popping back up. Okay, that makes sense to me. Like, if this pops back up, makes sense to me. Well, actually doesn't. What makes less sense is actually just if this just A tops and goes straight down. But anything can happen. Anything can surely happen. 2500 tick chart showing us that we're like looking for some reason to go long. I feel like it's a deep pullback though. Right, we're closing beneath the channels. I just flip my, you know what, I think there are some filters that do that, like some indicators that just flip your charts so when it looks when it's bearish it actually looks bullish. Like if you're like really good at trading like one side, or maybe you have like certain like premises that you just seem to always have, like you're always kind of bearish, then like it's a good way to like be able to balance yourself more. Fail second entry short will be my S tier setup here. Fail second entry short, if we can get it. Strong bear bar ending on low. No follow through. Limit order market. Little teeny limit orders here. Let's see how long it goes. Pushes back down. Okay. Feels like I just short. Still my prime setup, my top creme de la creme. We can get a fails like I just short here. I think that would be a juicy trade. Really juicy trade if we can get it. First entry still making enough for a scalp. First entry still killing it. Right, the second entry here now at this point is too far beneath the 20 MA. Like I feel like now I gotta look for a short trade. This could be a break of trend to new low, and now we can bounce here. Right, second entry long 2500 tick chart setting up off the 20 MA as well. Wild price action, right? The 2500 tick chart creates a IOO pattern. IOO pattern is absolutely disgusting. It's filthy. That's a filthy pattern, basically expanding pattern, right, on a smaller time frame. Absolutely filthy. Right, makes a higher high and a lower low. That means the market's absolutely just confused out of its mind. Right? It can't even make lower lows, lower highs. It has to make a higher high and a lower low. Higher high, lower low, higher high, lower low. Second push down. I'm curious to see what happens here. Could be a little pop down. Could be a strong push down. Does pierce it. Strong bear bar. Any follow through? Any follow through on that? No follow through, huh? I don't know. What do I do here? Okay. Second entry long. Forming here. 2500 tick chart. Creates a IOO pattern here. It's just absolutely filthy. Absolutely just stinking filthy here. I don't know. Guess I kind of want to go long. Kind of want to go long here. It's just seeing how nice of a bounce it was off the 20 EMA. I just don't like the 4 overlapping bars here. It makes it feel very confused. Ugh. It's ugly. Ugly.
2500 tick trap.
Too late. Too late. Too late. It's lifting off. The risk was so big. I just didn't know if it was worth taking the trade. Like, this risk is huge. Like, this risk is like 35 points. I'm okay. I'm A-okay missing that trade. We may actually hit. Whoa! Here we go. 20 EMA. Let's get it. One bounce off the 20 EMA. We got to bounce off the 20 EMA at least once, right? We're going to bounce off the 20 EMA at least once here. The first touch of the 20 EMA all day. Like, we're going to bounce off it at least once, right? Like, one time? Bounce off of it one time? No bounce? Are we just going to fly right through it on the 5-minute chart? 5-minute chart, just a bounce off the 20 EMA? I mean, one time, right? We should get at least one time here. One bounce off the 20 EMA. I don't know. Are we going to get a bounce? At least one small bounce for some profit taking here. Are we going to get it? I have no clue. It seems like the answer might be no here, but okay, a little bounce, little profit taking. Okay, I'll take it. Little profit taking. Little bit of profit taking here. I'll take it off the next reversal up. Okay, I'll take it. Just a little profit taking off the 5-minute 20 EMA. Just a quick scalp for me. It is what it is. We're 1 and 2 now. Let's get it. Quick scalp back to the 20 EMA on the lower time frame. Let's see. I feel like I gotta wait for the second entry short on the 5-minute chart. I gotta try, right? The second entry short. Glasses didn't drop? Oh, you're right. Oh. That's like the most important thing. Like, if the glasses don't... Oh. Whoops. The glasses don't drop. That's the most important thing. Sorry about that, Pandas. There it is. Oh, okay. I'm in front of it. That's why. There. I'm in front of it. That's why. All right, we're good. Oh, I missed the fail second too long. No, I wanted this trade. I was so focused on my stupid sunglasses. I really wanted this trade. No, I missed my setup. This could be an amazing reversal here. Come back up, fill me. Oh man, I was so focused on my stupid sunglasses. I just missed like possibly the best trade of the day. Like this could be a huge reversal trade. I may just have to catch it with a second entry short instead, or just take the second entry short on the 5-minute chart. Pandas! So focused on my dumb glasses. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get a retracement here. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind the retracement. Are we gonna get all the way back up though to it? Okay, we're in. We're in. Take the swing risk here. Swing risk worth it? Is the swing risk worth it here? Take the full 25. This is the full swing risk. I really like that trade actually. Such a good trade. Ooh, but these are strong bull bars. Let's see here. I'm going to risk a little bit here. This is going to be the last trade of the stream anyways. Let's see if we can get something here. It's a good bamboo. I'm only one contract in. The risk is not even that big for the swing trade. It's 29 points. All right. But for a swing trade, not too shabby, right? Because we're looking for like 5x, right? 5 times type situation. Here's a 1 to 2 on the swing trade. I will add more on the second to short on the 5-minute chart if we get it. I can take my risk off here if I like at this point. Might be a little too soon. I might need like one more push down, you know. Might need like a lower high. Might need to let this cook for the whole swing. Might need to let this cook a little bit, right, Pandas? Might have to let this cook a little bit. I'll let it cook. I'll let it cook a little bit here. Oh, I see. It's an OI pattern on the 5-minute chart. I'm going to see if this breaks to the downside. That'd be very nice. But if it doesn't, I only got one contract in. But I think this would be a crazy good trade here. It's like S tier type. 5-minute chart. We're in this trade. How low can you go? How low can you go? If it snaps back up, it is what it is. But I think this trade is well worth it here. Well worth it here. I mean, risk off. We'll run one. But I'll take 2 off here. Second entry short on the 5-minute chart. Last trade of the stream. I'll add more here. It'd be unfortunate if I come out break even, but if it happens, I think that's the amount of risk I want to take. I don't think I'm going to take more risk than that. It's unfortunate if it takes me out break even, but adding on. Still Risk-free trade here. Darn, that trap is going to fail, huh? That trap's going to fail, huh? It's a darn shame. It's a darn shame that trap has to fail. Jeez Louise, why? That's a darn shame that trap failed. Oh, we had a beautiful one, Pandas. We had a really good looking trade, but that darn trap fails. Ah, so annoying. Why would this trap fail in such a nice move down? Had a really beautiful trade going for us. Comes out break even. Come out break even on the entire trade. But I was in 4 contracts, so it's kind of like a risk-free trade with 4 contracts. Like, I mean, that is not too shabby, right? Not too shabby at all. The 5-minute looks like it's about to fail, actually. 5-minute fail, second entry short, possibly here. Interesting. Very surprising, actually. Very surprising, actually, here. It's a fail, second entry short on the 5-minute chart. Okay. Jeez. Ouch. Ouch for those who took that short. Jeez. What a reversal here. That failed trap. Darn you. I mean, but I took out break even. I'm glad I did. You know, I'm glad I took out break even. It is what it is. Like 5 minutes just did something wacky, right? Creating a IOI pattern. Breaks to the downside. Doesn't make the 1-to-1. It breaks to the other side of this inside bar. I mean, now it's getting really wacky. Very wacky. No bueno. No me gusta. We had a beautiful trade, but this darn trap fails, and it's just could have been amazing, right? With this trap, if it went, it would have gone. It would have really gone, and it would have been just like it could have been like a $10,000 trade. I was looking for the 5 figures. I was looking for 5 figures, Pandas. 4 figures are for amateurs. 5 figures is for the Pandas. I mean, potential top of trading range. I'm not going to go long here, but who knows? Who knows what will happen? The 5 minutes is looking disgusting now at this point, right? It's a IOIO pattern. It's in breakout mode, but who knows? Disgusting. This is absolutely disgusting to me. Not sure what's going to happen. I mean, if it comes back down, it is what it is. It's crazy. Actually crazy price action here. It looks like it wants to go down. I could look for a short trade here, but honestly, it's just too confusing. The 5 minute has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 overlapping bars in a row. It's just very hard to make a trade here, in my opinion. One clear thing is we're beneath the 20 MA and we cannot close above it. So it makes me feel like this is bearish here. It makes me feel like we're going to come back down to test the lows here today. That's why I was really looking for a really nice trade there, but obviously it didn't pan out. And with a trade that nice, like they don't always pan out. I'm just saying right now, this price action is just disgusting. So disgusting. It's just sick. It actually makes me sick when I look at it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for now. Limit order galore. Let's see where our buy limit orders are going to come in. Okay. I guess we're pushing back down. The market just wanted to do a huge spike up. Shake everyone out before going down. What can I say? And this down move, no entries. Fail second entry long will be my best setup here on the 2500 tick. We're creating a triangle here at the moment. A triangle. On the 2500 tick chart, this looks bullish, actually. Confusing. Bullish on the 2500 tick chart. Second entry long. I'm guessing it's going to create another inside bar on the 5-minute chart, but we'll see. All right, 2500 tick chart looks bullish now. All right, second entry long, triangle, staying above the 20 EMA, and maybe printing a very strong bull candle here. Could have follow through, and this could be what the market was waiting for to really find a direction here, but geez Louise. We just keep getting knocked down at the 5-minute 20 EMA. I'll tell you that much. All right, pushing up. Okay. Breaking above our trading range here. Can't stay above it though. No follow through. Man, that was a beautiful trade. That's why the static threshold is so fun, because you can like run it. You can really try to run it and see how much bamboo you can make. But if I had like the trailing threshold, there was no way I could take that trade and have held it with 4 contracts. 4 overlapping bars in a row. 5 now. Sitting on my paws, I have no idea what's happening. I'm guessing it wants to test the previous day's low. That's what I'm guessing it wants to test. I mean, it's the next closest key area, at least for me. All right. Market's going to complete doo-doo caca. Triangle still holding up. I mean, if we close beneath the triangle, still holding up technically. All right. All right, pushing down. Very tricky. Triangle still in play here. I gotta take this lower high, no? Bouncing off the top of this trading range for a lower high? We trying to lift off here. Coming back into the small trading range. Pushes hard. Okay. This looks like it's like boiling up, pressurizing to blast off to the upside. Looks like it's boiling to blast off to the upside right now. Looks like this pressure's building up like crazy. Right? Basically like yep, there it is. Okay. Pressure building up like crazy to break to the upside. We basically hit the previous day's low now, which is I felt like was a target that we wanted to get, the very next target, and people took profits there. People definitely took profits there. I was waiting for a fail against a short here, and that would have been a S tier type situation to get to this target, but it didn't happen, so moving on, next trade. All right, I was waiting for one more pullback and a push up. That's what I wanted to finalize that pressurized cooker in a sense, right? That's what it felt like it was doing. And I got a really strong sense of it because the second pullback was very, very, very shallow, right? Or this pullback was very shallow, right? We didn't come back down to the bottom. We didn't come back to this bottom of the triangle. We didn't even come back to the bottom trading range. We just hit the 20 EMA. We started bouncing back off of it. It just felt pressurized. I just wish I had like a slight setup for it. Didn't have a setup for it, so I just skipped it. But I wish I did. If I did, I would have taken it. Just the smallest setup is all I was looking for, but no setup. Okay, my only trade here now is a fail second entry long. If we don't get that, I'm done. I'm closing this. I'm ending the stream. If we break this high, then I'm done. OI pattern. Okay, broke the high. All right, we're finished. All right, Pandas, we're up 3.6K. Not too shabby. I think for me, the main goal was to get above static threshold today, and that's what we did. And also, we tried to pass some Apex evals. Didn't really achieve that, but we tried. A lot of you guys saying just stick with the 10. I may just do that. Lazy is asking, can I go over my trades? I'll do that. Hey, what's going on here? Give me my fail second entry long. I'll take it. Give me my fail second entry long, and I'll take it heavy. I'll absolutely take it heavier. Fail second entry long. S tier setup coming off this major resistance here. And we are going to, if we get the setup, the fail second entry long, I'm going to go heavy here. Maybe we'll go 6 contracts. Maybe 5 contracts. We'll see. If we break this high, I'm ending the stream. Or I'll not end the stream, but I'll review my trades and why I took them. But if we get a fail second entry long here, it is juicy. I'm telling you, this is a juicy trade if we get it. Really juicy. Right, that's the main thing. Coming off resistances, that's what I look for. That's more important than the setup itself, in my opinion. Right, the context. Coming off resistance, bouncing off of it, getting a reversal setup, it's just the kicker, right? It's just the cherry on top. Getting the setup that you want. But man, if we get a bounce off of this, we're staying above the 20 MA, so it feels still bullish. Yeah, this is pretty bullish still. Yeah, still pretty bullish to me. Yep, 5 minutes, still bullish. 5 minute might be always in long. Maybe the 5 minute want to test its own previous day's low. Ooh, okay. We got the second entry long here. Let's go heavy, pandas. Shall we? Let's go heavy here. Let's go heavy. Falcon heavy here. Ooh, it's actually a nice looking second entry long here. Actually, not a bad second entry long. I almost want to take the second entry long. But we're going Falcon heavy here. Last trade of the stream here. This could be terrible. I needed to go beneath the 20 EMA. If we can't go beneath the 20 EMA, I'm not taking the trade. I need to trigger somewhere down here. It's actually a decent looking second entry long. Ooh, hello. All right. A little more what I'm looking for. A little bit more what I'm looking for here. All right. This could hurt. This could hurt. This could hurt. Doesn't quite trigger it, which makes me happy because it reversed right away back up. This could hurt though. Because we're going 6 contracts. We're going heavy here. I think it's an excellent trade here. Coming off our resistance. Let's see if we can get some good bamboo here. Risk. About 10 points of risk. All right, popping up. Making the risk even bigger. Making it feel bullish. All right, we're not taking it. Definitely not taking it now. All right. I'm kind of happy it didn't trigger. I got a little stressed out. I was a little stressed. A little stressed out right there. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of glad it didn't trigger. All right, let's go over my trades. Review time, Vandas. Review time. My first trade on these accounts was there was news at 8:15 or 8:30. I waited for the news to settle, created an OI pattern. I went short off the 20 EMA on the super strong downtrend. I took the short here. As you can see, this might be very hard to see, but there's a little arrow here to show my entry. My exit was right here, almost perfect. And I was thinking possibly might reverse here, so I didn't take the second just short, but it went down. I went short here. I lost this trade. The second just short didn't touch any resistances, so I just skipped it. But I did lose like 10 points here. I went short here, thinking second to short off the 20 EMA. It reversed, and I reversed it. And with the reversal, I was able to make up this trade plus more. And then I took a short here. It might seem random, but on the 2500 tick chart, that was a second entry. That was a second entry short right here on the 2500 tick chart. And that's what I took. So that's what this random kind of order, it looks like it's random, but that's what that order was. I started channeling, didn't feel comfortable. I felt comfortable here to take the short. Obviously got hit. I think you started seeing that during stream. And I went short here just because I was like, I need to go short somewhere. And that ended up making some good bamboo. Little scalp. Went short here, lost this trade. Sorry, I went short here and went short again here, but then it took me out break even. Ultimately, I would have came out break even either here or here, so not too sad about that. But I went short here probably because it was a it was a second entry short off the 2500 tick chart. Really good looking one off the 20 MA, and just unfortunate the retracement was a little too deep for me. Went long here in this trap, got hit, as you saw, and went skunked that trade. Don't want to talk about it. I just took a scalp off of the 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart. You can see that trade. Ooh, okay, so we wanted to test this area, huh? On the 5-minute, the previous day's low. We want to test it. Maybe fill the gap today even. Jeez. I think that's it. I think that's it. And obviously this trade as well. I went short here, went short here, went short here. It came out break even here, unfortunately. But I'm glad I did ultimately because look, it just reversed all the way back up. So it's not. It was not. I was not the guy. I was not that guy. That trade was not that trade. You know what I mean? It was not that trade. Well, I use 21 EMA. I use 20 EMA. Al Brooks uses it. I use it. It's probably it's widely used. You want to use what's widely used, so you can trade with the institutions. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah. I don't really have a trade here. Nothing looks pretty. Everything looks kind of. Everything looks really dirty here. It looks nasty. It is a second entry long, but you would have to gone through a lot to hold that. Up 3.6K. I'll take it. It is what it is. Is there a trade here for me? I don't know. What am I looking for here? Is there a trade for me here? I don't know why I still have a bearish bias. Still want to look for a reversal. I think just because the beginning of the day it was such a strong move down. But I mean, it happens often. These opening reversals. We're like in a weird spot at the top of a, like the apex, the very end of an apex of a triangle here. Very awkward position. Very awkward position. Imagine trying to sit in this. Imagine trying to sit in this. You have to like crouch your head.
2500 tick trap.
I saw a random reel of like a person who bought a $5 a night room in China, like a hotel, and like the bathroom, the toilet was like the ceiling was like 3 feet high. It basically was just there for you to like go in and lay down and sleep. But there was a toilet in there, so if you like wanted to use a toilet, you would have to like basically bow down and use a toilet. That's what it feels like when you're in this little like nook here. Okay, we finally touched the 5 minute previous day's low. Relentless uptrend. It is what it is. I don't know what I'm looking for. Like I can't go long here. This seems awkward. Feels forced. Can't go short here because this is nothing bearish about this right now. I'm just watching and confused as to why I'm still streaming. So with that being said, pandas! We're up 3.6K. I'll take it. It's a beautiful day of trading. The votes are in, and you guys want me to take. You guys, it was 57% want me to trade 10 accounts versus 20 accounts. I don't know why you guys want me to trade only 10 accounts versus 20, but I'll take your word for it. We'll go slowly but surely. In a sense, I make it harder for myself. Basically resetting here. I almost just want to do 20. In a sense, it's easier. It's actually easier just to do 20 right now. Hmm. 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 Yeah, nasty price action. This is untradeable. All right, Panis. I thought something was gonna form here, but this is just disgusting, grindy, choppy, low volume, slow, just crawling like a slug type price action. I just don't like it. Panis, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Trade safe, everyone. As always, happy trading. Bye.